brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Ivana Trump. Ivana Marie Trump is a Czech-American businesswoman and former fashion model. She was the first wife of Donald Trump from 1977 until 1991. Early years. Ivana Zelníková was born in the Moravian town of Zlín, Czechoslovakia. The daughter of Milos Zelníček, who was Czech, and Marie Franková. From a very young age, her father nurtured and encouraged her skiing talent. In the early 1970s, she attended Charles University in Prague. According to Zelníková, she was selected as an alternate on the Czechoslovak ski team during the 1972 Winter Olympics, her specialties being the downhill and slalom. However, in 1989, Petr Pomazný, Secretary General of the Czechoslovak Olympic Committee, said, "Who is this Ivana woman? And why do people keep calling us about her? We have searched so many times and have consulted many people, and there is no such girl in our records." Personal life. In 1971, Zelníková married Austrian real estate agent Alfred Winkelmeyer. They divorced in 1973. She left Czechoslovakia for Canada to be with a childhood friend, George Sirovica, who owned a ski boutique there. For the following 2 years, she lived in Montreal, improved her English by taking night courses at McGill University, and worked as a model for some of Canada's top fur companies. Zelníková then left Sirovica and moved to New York to promote the Montreal Olympics. In New York, Zelníková met Donald Trump, son of real estate developer Fred Trump, on April 7, 1977. They married in a lavish wedding officiated by Norman Vincent Peale. Donald and Ivana Trump became leading figures in New York society during the 1980s. They worked on several large projects, including the renovation of the Grand Hyatt Hotel in New York City, construction of the Trump Taj Mahal Casino Resort in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and the Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. They had 3 children: Donald John Jr., Ivanka Marie, and Eric Friedrich. Donald Jr. learned to speak fluent Czech, while daughter Ivanka has only basic understanding of her mother's native tongue, and Eric was not exposed to the language, because at the time of his birth his grandparents were already comfortable enough in using English. Ivana has 8 grandchildren. Ivana took a major role in the Trump Organization. She became the vice president of interior design for the company, leading the signature design of Trump Tower. Afterwards, her then-husband appointed her to head up the Trump Castle Hotel and Casino as president. She became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 1988, shaking hands with Donald Trump. Ivana Trump is standing beside 1985. In the late 1980s, she left Atlantic City to devote more time to her family. Her husband asked her to oversee the restoration of the landmark Plaza Hotel, and she took over as its president. She was named Hotelier of the Year in 1990. Toward the end of that year, rumors began to circulate that Donald Trump was having an affair with a former beauty queen from Georgia, Marla Maples, while the family was on vacation in Aspen, Colorado, that Christmas. Ivana Trump encountered Maples on the ski slopes. In 1991, she retained entertainment attorney Neil Papiano and filed for divorce, seeking a greater amount of the family fortune than had been set out in her prenuptial agreement. Her husband fought back in court, protesting her claims that she had contributed to the Trump Organization. The divorce proceedings led to extensive pieces in the gossip columns. In October 1990, Ivana Trump's 63-year-old father died suddenly from a heart attack. The Trumps stood side by side at the funeral. Their divorce was settled in 1991. The settlement remains sealed by the courts. 3 years after her divorce from Donald, Ivana married Ricardo Mazzucchelli. The marriage was dissolved before 2 years had elapsed, and she filed a $15 million breach of contract suit against Mazzucchelli for violating the confidentiality clause in the prenuptial agreement. The suit was settled out of court. In 1997, Mazzucchelli sued Ivana and Donald for libel. In the summer of 1997, Ivana started dating Rofredo Gattani, until his death in 2005. In April 2008, Ivana, then 59, married Rossano Rubicondi, then 36. The $3 million wedding, for 400 guests, was hosted by ex-husband Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago estate. Daughter Ivanka Trump was her maid of honor. On December 1, 2008, Ivana confirmed to the Associated Press that she had filed a legal separation agreement 3 months previously. She has stated in interviews that she and her husband have an on-again, off-again relationship. Career. Soon after her divorce from Donald Trump, Ivana Trump signed on with the William Morris Agency and developed lines of clothing, fashion jewelry, and beauty products that have been sold through television shopping channels. In June 1995, Trump began writing an advice column for Globe, titled Ask Ivana. In 1998, she bought 33% of Croatia's second-largest daily newspaper with a circulation of 100,000. She used to travel with her parents from the Czech Republic to Croatia on vacation. Also due to her investments in Croatia, and as a sports enthusiast and supporter of Croatian tourism, she attended the first ever beach polo tournament in Croatia, Rovere, May 2016. In February 1999, Trump launched her own lifestyle magazine titled Ivana's Living in Style. Ivana Trump has written several books including the novels For Love Alone, Lucy Wilkins and Free to Love, as well as a self-help book called The Best Is Yet to Come, Coping with Divorce and Enjoying Life Again. In 2001, Ivana contributed an advice column for Divorce magazine. She played a cameo role in the Hollywood film The First Wives Club with the line, "Ladies, you have to be strong and independent. And remember, don't get mad. Get everything." In 2005, Trump was involved in several proposed condominium projects that ultimately failed, including the never-built Ivana Las Vegas, and the Bentley Bay in Miami, Florida. She was the host of Oxygen Network's reality dating series Ivana Young Man in 2006. In January 2010, Trump ended her advice column in Globe to pursue other business interests. Later that year, she sued a Finnish fashion company, accusing it of selling women's clothing that incorporates her name without permission. In the same year, Trump took part in the UK's Celebrity Big Brother, finishing 7th. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.